Hey babe, are you tired of battling your weight, overeating on peanut butter, hiding your food wrappers down the side of the couch, and feeling shame, guilt, and regret as you wake up in the morning feeling lethargic or bloated and groggy from last night's binge? Feeling like you then need to start again every single day, and it might feel like you're currently trapped in this cycle and this rut? If yes, know that it's okay and that I have something really special to tell you. Hi, my name is Sheri and I'm a binge and food relationship counselor. And if you want to regain your control over your food decisions, start feeling in control of your weight again, and find freedom from fad diets that only end up making you feel more and more awful about yourself, listen closely. Many women who are genuinely trying their absolute best and feel like they've tried everything struggle with binge eating, and they suffer from the belief that they'll never be able to overcome it, and also are kind of extremely confused as to why, in all other areas of their life, they're doing such an amazing job, only to then feel so out of control with food, something that they feel like should be quite simple. They then feel like there must be something wrong with them, like they're broken or crazy or not disciplined enough, or they lack willpower or are just never going to break free from this behavior or habit. These beliefs then lead to more and more cycles of guilt, waking up every Monday morning feeling like you need to start again, where eventually you begin to hold so much shame, right? That you feel mentally taxed and exhausted. You end up overthinking calories, carbs, portions, to the point that you end up overeating just to calm that voice in your head. You feel like your self-worth has become so low that you no longer feel confident going out on dates, or maybe going out for pizza night with the girls or dumplings. You're now lacking that confidence maybe at work or in social situations because you just do not trust yourself anymore around the food. Or maybe your clothes no longer fit like they used to. You might feel despairing right now, and the more control that you try and have over your food, plugging everything into MyFitnessPal or trying to follow a meal structure or joining another 6-week shred or accountability program, it only spins you more and more out of control, and you end up just throwing in the towel again. Most driven and health conscious women just like you feel trapped in this never-ending battle with food and their body and with themselves for way more years than necessary. They also feel completely alone in this struggle. And I was the same. But it does not have to be this way. And I am living proof of this because just like you, I was a heavy binge eater too. I used to raid the pantry when no one was looking. I used to sneak food around the house out of sight of my partner, and I used to eat limp ball after limp ball, hiding all the wrappers and then chucking out the rubbish bag before anyone could see the evidence of the 5,000 calories that I had just wolfed down. And I would obsessively then track my weight, hoping that it would come down, jumping from keto to Atkins to no carb or no paleo, no sugar, all in the hopes of just stopping my binging, losing that weight and trying to feel normal again. And this consumed my life for 8 years until one day I just thought, this is enough. There just has to be another way. And I finally chose to heal my relationship with food. And I lost 30 kilos and regained my entire life. And I now take hundreds of women through this exact same method to heal their relationship with food too, forever. So take my recent client, Sarah, for example. She broke free from her binge restrict cycle after over a decade of binge eating that made her gain unwanted weight. It put stress on her relationship, on her family, on her career. She honestly felt so uncomfortable in her skin and no longer trusted herself around any of her favorite foods. So she'd restrict them heavily until she would eventually buy them again, only to then binge. And she no longer trusted herself, and so her self-worth was quite eroded as a consequence. But after being a part of my program, Sarah has now lost 15 kilos through intuitive eating, managing her emotions and mastering her mindset, and recreating a relationship with food that is abundant, it's calm, and it's gently structured. She feels in control, but there's no restriction, meaning she's eating her favorite donuts every night for dessert, she's going out with girlfriends for brunch on the weekend without second guessing, and sharing pizza with her partner and with a wine on Saturday nights. All facets of her life have completely skyrocketed because she got back her control, her discipline, and recreated a relationship with food that was calm and peaceful. So if you want to break free from binge eating and rediscover a healthy relationship with food, you actually only need 2 things. One is a proven approach, but honestly, don't take my word for it. Just go and watch and listen and read all my client testimonials who are similar to you, who have gone through my program and changed their lives. And secondly, the right attitude. I'm going to be really real with you. I do not just work with everyone, because if you are someone that is wanting to lose another 6 kilos in 6 weeks from some magic solution or a herb from the Amazon that's going to burn your body fat straight off your body that no one has ever heard of before, this is not for you. But this is for you and is going to transform your life if you are ready to be done with the quick fixes and those band-aid approaches, the things that promise you the world but always fall short. My program will transform your life like it has for all my other girls if you simply have the right attitude and you know that you want more for yourself. You want to make a change and have that voice inside you right now that's saying, I want to learn how to be in control again. I want an actual tried and tested method. I'm willing to dive and do the work to be supported in my journey and to actually step back into my power. So that this time when things actually get tough, you don't fall off the wagon or hit the fucker button again, but instead you actually have a whole new lease on life where you feel capable, resilient, and full of confidence and self-trust. And you also have someone to catch you and support you, to keep you on track and to make this time different, just to ensure your results. And if this is you, I am so glad you're here because it means you're in the right place. I'm going to also assume a couple of things about you right now. That you might want to be wanting to lose the weight that you might have gained from binge and emotional eating. And then you want to stabilize that weight so that you can stop yo-yoing between dress sizes and jean sizes every few months. You finally want to see the hard work from your gym sessions or your runs that you've been so consistent with. And you want to stop letting the excessive calories from binges get in the way of the body that you know that you could be having. You want to maybe work from home without trying to avoid the kitchen all the time, trying to avoid the granola or the packet of cookies that are in the pantry. Right? You want to actually feel calm and in control around all the food. You want to say yes to the social events, knowing how to stay in control, stay on track, without it taking up all of your brain power, because it just actually feels effortless now to stay consistent. You want to go out for dinner, feeling like you're not going to overeat and that you don't have to restrict, and knowing that it never leads to a binge when you get home. You might want to be able to buy all your favorite snacks and stock your pantry full of the Arnott's biscuits, the popcorn, the chips, the chocolate bars, the cheese, but knowing with 100% certainty that it never leads to a binge. Honestly, never have to worry about missing out on your favorite foods again because you actually do not have to. Never worry about your jeans not fitting. Never worry about going out for dinner and, going over your calories and then gaining weight. Never worry about going on another holiday and thinking you have to restrict beforehand and not feeling your best. Never worry about going on another date and second guessing your self-worth. Finally, stop this cycle of the guilt and the shame, and instead, I want you to start waking up every day feeling confident, in control, and just consistent as hell. Right? So finding freedom from binge eating and regaining this level of control over your food and your weight is something that you want and something that interests you. My program might be the perfect fit for you. Thrive is my 100% holistic program that will completely change your relationship with food, just to ensure that food goes back to being that thing in your life that is just food, right? It's amazing, it's enjoyable, but it's no longer something that pulls you back. Right? My program is where we build mental resilience so strong that you'll never give in to an urge again. Right? This is where we create bulletproof habits and behaviors that genuinely feel effortless for you to follow through on, so that you never have to try and just motivate yourself again. You just actually will want to be healthy and you'll naturally feel in control. Right? It's actually going to make you feel so emotionally peaceful and calm so that you always feel this underlying sense of steadfast control around food, so that no amount of stress or overwhelm, frustration or loneliness ever leads you to run back to the pantry to spoon peanut butter straight from the jar. It's where you're also going to learn how to de-trigger yourself so that situations or people and food no longer trigger you to run to the pantry and just feel like you need to smash a packet of Oreos. Right? This is also where you feel supported every single step of the way in building a positive relationship with food and with your body, so that you're no longer burning calories off at the gym because of the binge last night because you didn't have one, and instead you're actually there fueling your body and building it into this lean, mean, and sexy machine, right? This is where you get to also be surrounded by other incredible women on the daily who are going through and who have gone through the exact same journey as you, who used to be binge eaters and who have now come out on the other side of my program. They now live binge-free lives, who are feeling their absolute best, and who want to show you how you can also gain back your life, giving you everyday support, motivation, and insight so that you're never alone in your journey. Based off of all of my client results, you can start experiencing this exact same sense of control and peace and calm as every single one of these incredible women in only a matter of weeks. You are no different to these women and are honestly equally capable of achieving and changing your life. So again, if you are ready to break free from binge eating and reclaim your life, understand this. The only thing stopping you from reclaiming your freedom from binge eating and feeling 100% in control of yourself and food is just not having the right strategies, skills, and support in conquering this habit yet. My program is not another BS program. This is the deeper work for the real women that actually want real results, right? They want them to last a lifetime, and they know that this is their best investment, and they want to change their life forever. They want to do something different to finally get a different result than what they've been getting, right? No more banging your head against the wall or just trying again. It's time to actually give your relationship with food one last chance. The thing that is actually going to honestly be the last thing that you ever actually have to truly try to truly heal your relationship with food and with yourself forever. So if you want me to personally guide you through this journey and help you unlock this steadfast control, calm, consistency, and confidence that you've been searching for, book a call with me by clicking the button below, and let's make you a game plan to break you free from your binge eating today. I cannot wait to chat with you.